Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have the last update for the Roulette Pen collab for you. As I'm sure you guys all know by now, this is a project that was started by Alexi and Rebecca, who of course will be linked down below. I believe there's a playlist as well and all those types of things, so everything that I can mention about this project will be down there. It is a roulette style project in which we roll a number that links to a prompt, and the prompt is something that you're trying to link to a certain product in your collection that is rolling into this project. Working on 6 prompts at a time, and I'm gonna jump in and show you guys how I've been doing. I kind of am not feeling the best about this project this year because it started towards more towards the end of the year, and I've been so focused on finishing off or trying to still get certain things done on projects that I've already been working on for the biggest part of the year. So I feel like this project is a little bit of a disappointment this year, but still I've made some progress. Let me not scare you guys away before I've even started talking about the project. So let's jump right in. Let's take a look at how I've been doing. Starting off with the Revlon blush right here. I actually hope my lighting is okay because it's 4 o'clock and it's pretty much the sun is about to set and it's so dark and foggy outside. Luckily my camera kind of helps me here, but anyway, the Revlon blush, I had already hit pan on this one and I've been using this a little bit more over the last months. This has been kind of my main focus blush, but I'm also working on 3 other blushes. So not as many uses as I would like to see. I'm still secretly hoping to hit side pan on it, but I am not there yet. I have used this guy, let me double check, a total of 7 times this month, though I'm not wearing it today, and I used it 20 times before, so I still have 27 uses on this one throughout this project. Definitely not too bad, but I'm not used to focusing on 4 blushes at a time, which is why I guess I'm kind of disappointed in my results on this one so far. But the pan is growing, I believe. You guys will know better than I do because you can look at the pictures right here somewhere to see if there is a difference, but I'm hoping to still get a good few uses out of this one over the next month, because I will be rounding off a project that has some other blushes in it in 1 or 2 weeks from now, and that will give me a couple of weeks to solely, hopefully, focus on the blushes that are in this project, and that one will be the main one that I am working on. Now, some good news is this concealer right here. This is the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer from Urban Decay. This one, and actually I forgot this one, this is a product that I have multiple of the same type of color, just a pink blush. I have plenty of pink blushes, matte ones at that as well. And this one was one that I like the color of, but not so much the formula, or in this case the consistency. It just gets really dry at a certain point. When I just start using it, it seems fine, but especially when I go into winter and the closer I get towards the end of this product as well, it is just not great for my skin type when I'm using it under my eyes. I already have kind of a little bit of dryness underneath my eyes, so the lines show quite easily, and then when this is kind of drying as well, or not as hydrating as I would like it to be, it just doesn't really work. The color worked out fine though, but I've been using this a good few times more over the last month because I still had to buy a replacement. This was the only concealer I had in my collection. I did do that, trying out something new now, which I really like the formula, but I'm not too sure if it is a repurchase, but we'll get to that at some other point. This guy will not be repurchased anymore. I did repurchase it just because I just knew that this color was great, but I can find other ones that have good color. Right now, I don't think you would notice that I'm wearing a concealer that's completely off, I hope. So there's definitely other options out there, and this one is not what I'm gonna repurchase. I am still using this as an eyeshadow base, just the little things that I can still scrape out that wouldn't even be enough to properly cover anything, but I had to repurchase an eyeshadow primer as well, which I hadn't done yet. I did order it now and it should be in tomorrow, so hopefully I can just throw this one out and start using an actual eye primer again. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm totally turning into an underbuyer, and I'm out of stuff before I bought replacements, and it's so annoying because I I'm using stuff that is not actually working anymore, or stuff that is not meant to be used in certain ways. It kind of works, but you guys know. So yeah. Anyway, moral of the story, this one is rolling out, it's done. There's loads of windows in here and I cannot really get anything proper out of here anymore to actually conceal with. Eyeshadow primer I guess works, but yeah, that one is rolling out. So I will get to roll something new in for the last month of this project. Then I was working on the Vice palette, which is my most expensive eyeshadow palette, I think, because I didn't buy this one myself. And this one I have used an additional 4 times. Also, I think, because I wasn't 100% sure if I used it 3 or 4 times the last time. It may have been 3, which means I've used it 5 times. I did do a few different types of looks with it. I did incorporate like some more simple shades in here in some of my palette looks, but I've also actually pulled out specific shades to do something with. I think I have 3 pictures or so that I can hopefully show on the screen here somewhere. One of those is from today, because today I actually pulled out the green shade right here. That is in kind of like my outer V and a little bit coming into my crease as well. So that is this shade, and I just thought it worked well with the top that I'm wearing today. So I've used that one. I have also used this purple one in combination with the purple in my Pando's eyeshadow. So I had this on my lid and then another purple on my outer part. And I have used, I think, this orange right here with the, was it with this one? Or maybe with this one. I did like a neutral, warmish neutral look, which is the type of look that I like doing, but I just don't do them often enough because I'm working on too many eyeshadows to just keep it simple and do like my standard look, which isn't my standard look anymore because I just don't have the bandwidth to do them very often. But yeah, I've used this 8 times in total now, which means my goal is to use this 20 times, 12 more uses over the next month. And considering that I used it between 3 and 5 times over the last couple of updates, it's not too promising, but once again, we're nearing the end of the year and I will be able to use this one a little bit more and play around with it when I'm not like fully focused on trying to get the last few things done before the end of the year. So hopefully I can still do those 12 uses, even if it only means like incorporating one shadow from here into a look kind of like I did today. I think I should be able to do it. Let's see. Then we have the NYX Pigment, and this was a warm toned eyeshadow, if I'm correct. This is NYX Yellow Gold. It's a yellow, like warm yellow gold shades, which I have on my eyelids today. And yeah, not too much to say about it. I really like this shade. It is really nice and pigmented. Well, it's a pigment. Most of the times pigment are quite pigmented, but I love it. I need to use it more, and I'm hoping that having it in this project will help kickstart that for the upcoming year, so I can actually use up a pigment, maybe, finally, next year. This is only a sample. I don't know how people would ever use up like a full size of any type of pigment, but yeah, I like it. I've used it once, which is today, and that's all I've used it throughout this project. I just wanted to make sure I use it at least once before the last update, so I did that today. And hopefully I can use it a good few more times, maybe in combination with the Vice palette again, which I have done today. So yeah, let's see. I do like it, I just need to use it more. Then we have blush number 2 that is in this project, and this is the Sleek blush in Rose Gold. Very similar to Good Pure, which is in my whole collection project pan. This one is the one that has pan on it already, and also this one didn't get as much focus because the whole collection project pan will be finished for this year in like 2 weeks from now, so I just wanted to try and get the 10 uses on the blushes that I was still working on. And yeah, this one took a little bit of a backseat, especially because the Revlon one I also wanted to focus on a bit more. I did use this one a total of 1 time, which is today, this month, and a total of 3 times throughout this project. This one did roll in a little bit later, so I think I've been working on this maybe for 2 months now. But even then, it's not great. It could be better, but yeah, whatever. It's fine. And then lastly, this one I rolled in last time, and this was a limited edition item, if I'm correct. The holiday limited edition item. And it is a dark red, as you can see, and actually to make it a little bit easier, I'm wearing that on my lips today as well. I think a dark red actually works quite well with like a green, especially around Christmas time. So that is partly the reason why I rolled this one in. I was like, if I'm gonna use any type of lip product kind of different from my Panda palette, it might be a nice red. So why not roll this one in? And of course I rolled in a dark red in my whole collection project pan pretty soon after as well. So now I've got 2 dark reds that I'm working on, but oh well. This one I've also used one time. I just wanted to make sure that I've used all the products in here at least once throughout the last months to still have something to tell you during this update. I do really like this, like I said, with the green, and in general it is a matte red, and I'm noticing that it's a little hard for me to apply it nicely, but I put the lip gloss that I'm working on top, and that actually kind of smoothed out all the things that didn't look too nicely, because it wasn't like, the coverage wasn't even, I think, is kind of what I was trying to figure out with it, but the lip gloss kind of fixed that. So I like it. Just need to play around with it a little bit more to get more used to the consistency and the formula and the color and like all of that combined. So hopefully I can use it at least a few more times over Christmas and New Year's, but let's see. Yeah, and that is that one. But I did use up my concealer, which means I do get to roll in something new, so let's do that now. And I already prepared my number generator here, which is a pretty random app. 1 to 85 is what I still have left, and we end up with, I don't know how well you guys can see that, number 25. So just checking my laptop, seeing what that is going to be. See if that is a product. Now you can see that it is actually dark in here because the light from my laptop is making such a different light on my face. 25 is a product that can be used in many ways. Okay, trying to think if I have anything already doing that with a product. Lip and cheek, bronzer and shadow. Actually, like pretty much any product you can use in multiple ways. So I'm just gonna have to take a look at my collection and see what I want to play with for another month until this project is over. I'm gonna take a look at my collection and I will be back in a second for you guys. Okay, I'm back, and I think I figured something out, although this is gonna be a little bit of a double dip, but it's in a project that is gonna be wrapping up pretty soon. And I know I want to keep focusing on this product anyway, so I'm gonna double dip for like 1 or 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna keep focusing on this guy in this project. I know I'm not gonna be able to finish it, so that won't be my goal, but this is the Nicki Viva Glam Lipstick from MAC, and I'm using this as a cream blush right now, even though it's a lipstick, so I'm already doing the multi-use in a way. I've used up about half of this, and it's just a bit too Barbie on me, so I haven't really used this on my lips very much. But as a cream blush, I'm wearing it today as well. It works fine. So I'm gonna roll this in here as my multi-use product, just so I keep focusing on it. Also when it's rolled out of that other project, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do anyway, but it's nice to kind of keep tracking the progress. So I'm gonna mark this, and we can still see how much my progress was from now until next month, even though half of the progress will also be made in my whole collection project pan. But yeah, rolling in this guy. Now for next time, I don't know if I'm gonna hit loads of goals, but the one thing that I'm gonna try and focus on is hit those 12 additional uses on my Vice palette. So I will have those 20 uses, and this goal will officially be hit. For all the other ones, I didn't really set very specific goals because the pigment I just want to make progress on. The 2 blushes I already have pan on, and I just want to see that pan expanding. Maybe finish at least one of them off in the next year. That would be nice. The lipstick is not going to go anywhere anytime soon, but it's just nice to play around with it right as well. So Untitled Vice Palette is one that I think I can hit my goal on. But yeah, let's see how we're gonna do. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye!